Hello everyone, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved, where we want this guy mad at us because, yeah, we're gonna tame another Griffin. This one is a male, I'm pretty sure. Ouch, he's faster than me, apparently. But we should be able to lure him in here, give him the good old dodge. Hopefully nobody shows up to attack us, or to attack him for that. And yep, we've got him caught. So he's only a 76, he's not the greatest of level, but he's got some semi-decent stats. His highest is actually melee. His health I don't think is as good, no. But we're gonna hope that this guy stats out well, because I would like to start breeding Griffins, and we don't have a male. And even if his stats are not the greatest, Scarlets are pretty good, so he should still be helpful to at least get started on that. And the reason for that being, there's a concern not too far from us in that direction. I've been watching a Wyvern come over those mountains, and I really don't want a Wyvern. I think it's like 104 or something. I really don't want it to come over here, and it really sucks that it's 104, because you can't even tame Wyverns straight up. You have to steal their eggs, but the best counter... Man, buddy, you're really just... Yeah, okay. The best counter to a Wyvern is going to be another Wyvern, I think. So we're going to want to try to get a Wyvern sooner rather than later. Hopefully this episode, but if not this one, I really don't want to wait much longer than the next one, because we have 104 Wyvern come flying over those mountains. It's not going to be great. We really need to get a good Griffin for that, though, because Griffins are going to be fast, and I basically want to make sure that we take a good Griffin and then just pump up its speed as much as possible so that we're able to get in and out. So we're going to try to tame this guy. We got a better crossbow, finally, by the way. Finally found one in a blue drop. I've been keeping an eye out for him and just struggling to find them. I hope these guys are not headshots, because I've not been getting very many. Yep, there he is, 116, so it's worse than I thought. And he's really not too far away from our base here, and I'm hoping he hasn't... Oh, jeez. He's not noticed us yet, but yeah, you can see my house is not loaded in yet, but it's right down there, and this fella's right down there, kind of by that purple drop. So I am really not keen on him coming over here to heck around. I didn't even see how much health he had. I'm gonna have to go watch back that footage, because I'm not leaving Scarlet close to him for long enough to check. I think she'd be well out of his aggro range, but I ain't taking chances. Are you about tamed up? You're getting there. Well, you should get some good levels out of this at least. He's not gonna be the greatest. He's gonna only be about, what? 113-ish, but hopefully he'll have some decent stats. If not, he was one of the higher level males that I've found. I keep finding really low level Griffins that I just don't want to worry about. So hopefully this guy will be a marginally better option. He's also really pretty. I still have the Valentine's colors, which is kind of an issue, because I turned on the event so that they would last a little longer, because I didn't get to play as much during the event as I was hoping, and now I can't get them to turn off. We live like this now, I guess. Okay, I think rather than necessarily using one in particular, with the stats that we have, it might be good to start actually breeding some of our Argentavis. And you can see we have one of the ones that we tamed that, if I can get close to him here, I'd like to see him with the... might have to toggle this. I'd like to see him with his stats here. You can see he has 1 stat in melee damage, 2 in weight, and this gal here actually has our best melee damage. She's got a 25, so not that high, but the highest that we have. I think I actually want to breed these guys together, so you can see I'm in the middle of working on this base. It's actually quite large. I think I showed the floor plan for it, but it's going to be big, and I know I said that with this one, big is maybe not better, but I've got some ideas on how to keep this one from getting it too repetitive. But most importantly, it's actually set up to be a good base for breeding and raising eggs. So you can see we've actually got this hitching post here, and we can hitch dinos to it. We can actually hitch both of these guys. You'll see that now they are leashed up to it, and that's important because in order to breed them, it says enable while undering or mating to mate. Oh, can you actually... Huh. Can you actually... Does that put them in wander by default? Maybe you don't need them to be in wandering, but that used to be such a pain because you didn't need, you needed them to be wandering around, and that's what the hitching post is it keeps them from just wandering off. You usually had to have an enclosed space. But you can see now these guys are in the process of making a baby, and when that finishes, she's gonna have an egg, and hopefully that egg will have the right stats. Ideally, we want her damage, but a lot of his very low stats, because we're gonna try to breed out oxygen, we're gonna try to breed out food. Oh, and there we go. We've got our first egg. I don't know, can we see anything about it? Don't think so, but we'll go ahead, we'll pick it up. So we've got a fertilized Argentavis egg. This is important because if they're not fertilized, they won't hatch. You can see the parents, and you can see that it takes a long time to spoil. So that's good. It also has a health meter, and the health meter went down slightly because it's not in a good environment to hatch. Now I hope we've got enough because this room here you can see is full of air conditioners. If you look right now at my stats, you can see my hypothermal insulation is 102, and the hyperthermal, which is against the heat, is 213. Now eggs generally need to be a little warm to hatch, but you can see I've got this cable running through the floor. We've got a generator back here, I caved and built one, and if we turn this thing on, you'll notice that this cable lights up. Some of them are hidden. There is actually cable that runs through here, but I don't want it showing up on the floor. All these lights have turned on, and if I come over here, my insulation is now over 3,000 on both regards. So I'm hoping that if we now toss this egg out, you can see it's starting to incubate, and when it incubates, it'll hatch, and it only incubates when it's in a proper environment. If it's not in a proper environment, then the health will go down instead, and that's not good because eventually the egg will die. Our egg here is just about ready to hatch. I also have Luna and Hailstorm on the other side of that wall, hopefully gonna have an egg of their own, just so that we can start combining some of these stats into a better total. Now, I don't know what stats this baby's gonna have, we'll have to see, but I think it's gonna be good. Oh! Babies from one egg? Okay, hold on, let's check their stats real quick. I think we got the higher damage on both we had twins, alright. I'm gonna claim these guys, we can imprint on both of them. What in the world, y'all? So I've been doing some breeding. I've had Scarlet and Macaw here breeding as well because we want to get Griffins, and if worse comes to worse, we could probably take an equivalent Griffin to Scarlet, even if we get her stats, and carry it over. We could probably still go to the Wyvern nest. We'll just have to add a lot of speed levels, try to get up to at least 150, 200. I don't want to bring Scarlet herself because if she dies, then we're going to lose out entirely on her stats. But, so she laid an egg. I dropped it in here, and I came back a second ago to this. And this is a mutation. And I probably need to actually feed these guys. I have to check their stats. We have not just that, but we have mutated triplets. That pink color doesn't exist in any of the others, which is how I know that it's a mutation. What in the world? I have to see if these guys are any good. I don't know whose levels they got. Okay, unfortunately it wasn't a very good stat, and in fact the mutated stat I'm pretty sure is weight. We'll look at that in a minute. So I'm gonna imprint these guys, all three of them, because this is kind of wild. I have tweaked some settings here too because we weren't getting imprints. Goodness, alright, I might have to lure some of them away here. We weren't getting any imprints at all. So now you can see we've got 3 141s here. We've got 3 terrible triplets apparently. Oh, okay, so we have our imprint here, so we want prime meat jerky, which we have. Oh, Electrico wants to cuddle. Okay, we got 100% of the imprinting there, and what do you want? You also want to cuddle, alright. So that's easy enough to do, aw. Now, what this is imprinting. Imprinting that's Morella Tops. I thought we were under attack. Imprinting is basically a very good thing because it gives you a big stat boost, and we definitely want that with our Griffin trio because we are going to be taking them to steal Wyvern eggs, and that's not a safe occupation. We do have some prime meat jerky, split one, and we'll go ahead and bring that back. As you can see, too, I've actually given these guys their names, which are kind of themed after their roles. So, as you may have noticed, we have Electrica, Toxica, and Infernia, and they are named after the 3 types of wyverns. Okay, you want this. Now, the reason that I had a cryopod is... oh, we have to put this in the last slot, don't we? If you get something that's not good, then you can actually swap it out with a cryopod. I could have shown that, I guess, but I didn't end up. But all of these guys had something that's okay, so that's pretty good. But this is why we have this whole big stable area that I don't know if I've really shown off. These chambers here, we've left Macaw in here, but I have brought Scarlet back out for now. So the 2 on either end are kind of the breeding chambers. The one here is going to be the hatching chamber, which I actually might adjust a little bit. Still, we're going to be adjusting a lot of this, actually, and of course I'm still building it. And then we have all of these stable chambers. We have a Kilo over here. This will be another breeding and egg hatching chamber over here. Don't know what we're going to put in this corner yet. We'll find out. And then what I'm thinking I'll do up on the top here, because we will have a second level, is we'll put the Argentavis stables up here, because the Griffins need a lot of space. They actually each get a 3x2 area, and eventually I'm going to be looking at something that lets us store them a little bit more economically. I've gotten some other mods that can help with that, hopefully, if I can get them working. So that'll make it a little bit easier to store a lot of dinos without having a lot of lag. But this is what the stable area is looking like. Now, these guys are getting close to grown up, so when that happens, I'm probably going to start training them because, to be perfectly honest, I would like to try and steal a wyvern egg sooner rather than later. I think it's going to be better if we can start training them up and have at least a handful of semi-good wyverns, hopefully, to combat the poison one that I know is lurking over by that mountain. Well, it's a new dawn. A storm has just passed, so hopefully we won't have any weather events. And I think it's time for us to take Toxica and try to steal some wyvern eggs. I have leveled her up quite a lot. She's not as strong as Scarlet, but you can note that most of her stats went into movement speed. She's got 210, she moves fast, and I sure hope it's enough to outrun wyverns. She doesn't have a lot of melee damage because we're not going to be fighting, but she does have a lot of health and a lot of stamina, which will hopefully enable us to get in, get out, and be gone. And I hope we don't bump into the wyvern that's been over here on the way, because I still don't think we're going to be ready to take that guy on. Oh, lovely place down there, isn't it? I'm gonna make sure we let our stamina return. Now, what's gonna happen? We're gonna go in there. There's probably a lot of wyverns, or at least a few, but we're gonna look for nests and eggs along the side. Can I get a little closer without tipping them off that I'm here? So basically we're gonna fly in, we're gonna snatch an egg, and then we're gonna book it for the hills, because if we don't, we're gonna be wyvern dinner, and that's not gonna be great. I just hope we can find a good egg. Okay, oh boy. I'm just scouting right now. Okay, we're not overheating, but we're hot. I don't even see the eggs. I'm probably gonna have to go back down further. I think that's one of the places that an egg can be. It is not, however, one of the places where the egg is. Alright, am I being chased? I don't see one there. Ooh, there's a lot. Okay, we got wyverns. We got wyverns incoming. That one's still on our tail. However, we are very outflying him, so I think we put enough movement speed in. Uh-oh. There's more trench over here, though. That's good to know. Oh, this goes a ways. Holy cow. All right, so I don't have to keep searching just that one area. Okay, I maybe should keep moving, though. That's no good. Nope, nope, nope. We gotta bail. We gotta go. There's an egg. There's an egg. Okay. I see one finally. But I think I might have been spotted. I need to make sure. Alright. I think maybe not. Oh, it's a level 100. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's get our stamina back. That's not too bad. I think I can go up to 190, but a level 100 Wyvern is still objectively pretty decent. It's not gonna be bad. We can train it up to deal with a 116, I think. Okay, right in here. Alright. The thing is, this is gonna aggro them. Oh, I hope I can actually get back on. Get down here, get down here. Get down here now. Toxica. Oh, this is not good. Oh, good gosh. Okay, now we go. Do we have it? We have it. Okay, we go now. We leave. Oh, we leave. We go now. We go home now. We got a wyvern egg. I'm leaving. I want to go home. Wow, good job, Toxica. Yes, that's right. You should eat. She's already healed up too, so she's not really in too much trouble. I think we may have over-prepared just a tiny bit. We'll go ahead and take some food from Scarlet. I'm sure I'll be bringing her out again soon. But what I like to do, this is all turned on, is let's go ahead and hatch this thing. I hope that, well, let's get a little closer. I hope that we have enough insulation. That's a freaking massive egg. Goodness gracious. Eggs as big as I am. Look at this. Holy cow. All right. So it does appear to be incubating. It's going to take about 6 minutes. So let's go ahead. Okay, Parents Lightning Wyvern level 100, level 100. So this is about half level actually, because they go up to 190 apparently on the difficulty that I'm on. So not as good as it could have been, but certainly not bad, because if that one wyvern is only 116, they can go to like 180, then we should be able to over level it by the time that we level this guy up a bit. All right, here we go. It's about to hatch. I think part of the reason we had such a hard time finding this is because I haven't loaded the Wyvern Trench all that much. And since I'm in single player, like I mentioned, I've been avoiding it. So it probably takes a bit for these things to spawn. Hopefully if we keep going over there, we'll keep finding them. But for now, let's welcome our new little lightning wyvern to the world. I'm excited to see what he or she looks like. Oh, hello, little one. Baby lightning wyvern. Let's go ahead. I'm going to claim. Hello? Can I claim? There we go. I don't even know if this is a male or a female. Oh, it's a male. It looks like very cute. Okay, yeah, this guy is a juvenile now, and he should be just fine. You can see he's got the feeding trough icon. He's also massive already. Look how big this boy is. He is rapidly approaching Toxica's size, and he is still only at about 10%. He's gonna be huge, which is why I wanted to get him out of there post-haste, so I don't have to take the whole thing apart in order to free him. But this guy is gonna be a absolute beast. Oh, they're so cool. I've never actually made it as far as getting a wyvern before. So this is gonna be an exciting new adventure. Yeesh, dude, I leave you for like 3 minutes and you're huge. We've named this guy Bolt, by the way, because, you know, lightning bolt. Hopefully he'll be pretty fast. I don't know how fast wyverns actually are, but man, he's so cool looking. Look at his colors too. I'm gonna be very biased, but I love the colors on the lightning wyvern and the pattern. Look at the freaking pattern on his wings. Isn't that just so cool? Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. He is gigantic. Oh my gosh, I can't even get him in the frame. Holy cow. Yup, y'all. This is gonna be a game changer. Alright, we're back at the trench again. We're gonna do this over again and see if we can possibly find any good eggs, so into the trench we go again. Hopefully more of them will be spawning now that we've hung out here for a little bit. Wait a second here. Ooh. This wyvern is a female level 4, so I think... Whoa, okay, maybe maybe we get a little bit ahead, but I think we're gonna try to knock her out, because a level 4 cannot take that many tranks. And I think, ouch, we're gonna take a little damage, but we should be fine. We can outfly her, as long as we don't hit the world border. Oh, I think, I am taking damage from that, yep. Alright, we got stamina back. Go the frick to sleep! I've hit you so many times, go to bed! There we go. Alright. Now I'll actually get some gosh dang wyvern milk. Oh, there's a poison wyvern egg. Alright, I've not been followed. One of these days I'm gonna get jump scared by a death worm, just chillin'. Oh, that's a level 8. We could probably handle that one if I can get my stamina back. What in the world is that? Oh. She's very distracted by something else. I'm gonna see what this is. Making a spooky noise. Loot crate. Sure, you know, a UD sandal and a Quetzal platform saddle. Do we even have Quetzals on this? Oh, wait, no, Toxica, come back. Toxica, come back. Ma'am, now is not the time for this. I have you on follow so that you would not abandon me in the Wyvern cave. Ma'am. Toxica, I'm begging you to behave yourself for one single moment so that I don't get eaten by a poison wyvern. Ma'am. She's gonna see us. She's gonna... Cease! Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can get some good darts on her before she notices us. Nope, never mind, she's noticed us. Oh, she's awake. What? How are you awake? You knew you should have stayed down. What do you mean you're awake? No. Okay, I guess you die now. Okay, that's a little scarier when she's actually woken up. Also, I think that is just a thunderstorm, so we should be fine. Oh. That's an alpha wyvern. That's not great. I don't like that much. Really love raiding wyvern nests in the dark. Love that. Level 40. Not worth it! I'm going now. I love running from wyverns in the utter pitch blackness of a nighttime thunderstorm. This is fun. Love being able to not see a darn thing about where I'm going. This is fine. There's one other exciting thing though, even though I'm not too sure about that egg, but Bolt is all grown up and imprinted, which you can actually see gives us a bonus up at the top corner there. Oh my goodness, he's a big boy. He is bigger than my house. Holy cow. He has fallen off of the roof of my house because he is too big for it. Pretty sure though that we can now just carry the Thyla. Can we? Well, we can drop the Thyla. And then we can not hit the Thyla with our lightning blast, apparently. Is this guy gonna leave us be if we land? He doesn't honestly seem that keen on attacking. There's not a place for us to land. Even the Thyla's leaving us alone, I think. Wow. No one wants to mess with the Wyvern. And it's dead. Sorry, Thyla, you are pretty cool looking, but Not a level that we're looking for. So now we can actually just straight up carry these guys, though, if we find a good one. It's gonna make our Thyla taming endeavors a lot more easy. Oh boy, y'all, we're back for another trench run. I still want to keep trying to get eggs, because even though we now have a Wyvern, I don't think he's going to be a level that we want to breed. So we're going to have to keep coming back until we find some better eggs, and I don't really want to take Bolt down here until we have other Wyverns, because right now he's the only one, and so if we lose him, that's kind of really not good. And I think Toxica is pretty well built for this. So far, she has been doing alright, but I'm probably gonna eat my words if I'm not careful here. We do have to be really careful because that is an alpha. And I don't particularly want to cross paths with him. Shoot, we've got a guy on us. 108 though. 108, that's pretty good. Here we go, 108 poison wyvern egg. This potentially too would be a good candidate for taking on the 116 because I believe poison wyverns are immune to poison wyverns, but I guess for that reason it's also not a good candidate because we'll take less damage but we'll deal less damage. Anyway, who are you, young one? Another male. 20 stamina, 20 oxygen, 24 weight is not bad. Not, again, not wonderful stats, but still a very, very decent wyvern. Alright, oh, it's time to imprint, and he just wants to cuddle. Oh, what a sweetie. Oh, these guys are, like, astonishingly cute for being big, scary, fire or lightning or poison-breathing beasties. They're really, honestly, quite cute. I love them. I mean, I'm very, very biased in general, because dragons and the like are just objectively cool. I don't know what level that was, but we're getting out of here. Alright, they're gonna have an all-out brawl over there. Let's see what we got. You gonna behave yourself, Mr. Rock Elemental, or are you gonna get angry? Are these guys still on? Okay, this is not even worth it. Good gosh, that was a level 16 egg. I don't even know if I want to keep that. Maybe I'll have to turn it into kibble at this rate. Why are you fools still on me? Leave me alone. I don't even want your baby. I know I stole your baby, but I don't even want your baby. Okay, take it back. Whoa, what the frick? Where did you come from? Why are you still on me? Oh my goodness. I stopped to catch my frickin' breath. Alright, know what? No, I'm not hatching that thing. I feel bad keeping it. I'm hucking it back in the trench. You can have your baby back. I'm not gonna heck around with this. Oh. Here. Look, are you happy now? Are you still going to try to kill me if I do this? Here. Stop right here. You can have your child back. I'm sorry. This has been the worst run thus far. Okay, now there's a sandstorm. I'm leaving. I'm going home. Ooh, land please. Land please. Okay. Yoink. I don't know what level it is, but we're going. Alright, this dingus won't leave me alone. I think I might just versus him. Possibly. We gotta watch our stam, but he won't stop chasing me, and I want to go grab a lightning dragon egg, so I'm just gonna fight the crud out of him, I think. Gotta catch my breath, though. Is he still on me? How much health does he have left? A bit. Ah, dang it, I'm not gonna get to rest. Alright. That's our cue. We're faster than him. If we can get the turn right. Now we can use that speed dive to get away. And I think get some stamina back, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna get a bit back. Alright, go up. Hey, stupid, follow me. Might have to tank a hit. Oh, we got quite a bit of stamina back, actually. So as long as we just go far enough away, we should be fine. And I'd like to not be by the wall there. He's gonna go for us. Fortunately, these guys are about as good at aiming their shots as I am, so As long as we stay out of the way. These guys are mostly scary because they can damage me, and although Toxica here has a pretty dang good health pool, I don't. I've got like 400, so if I don't even think I have 400 yet. So if I'm gonna, if I take too much damage or my jerboa takes too much damage, we're gonna be in a bad spot. There we go. That ain't so bad. You get a lot of prime from them, too. Alright, I'm going to increase stamina just a bit, honestly, because that seems to be what we could use a bit more of. Good job, Tox. What the fresh heck are you doing here? Am I gonna have to kill this guy? I might. He's a 120, though, so I don't really want to. That's kind of a dangerous thing. Whoa. We might be a bit outmatched. That lightning does a lot of damage. Hello. Yeah, that's hard to aim, ain't it? I should know, I have a lightning wyvern. Fortunately, my attacks are a lot easier. But that's not the most fortunate for you. Oh, that was a 120 and it's dead. All right. So maybe these griffins are a little bit more powerful than I was thinking. Huh. I mean, we've got wyverns now, but also probably ought to boost stamina since that seems to be the issues that we've been having. But yeah, good to know. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, that's no good. This is not great. Oh no, we lost the jerboa and I'm still stuck. I don't know if I can get Tox back over here. Nope. Well, that's why we use the homing pigeon flags, y'all. So I had a feeling something like that might happen eventually, and we didn't have any wyvern eggs. We just had like our armor and stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do here is see if we can actually use... All right, cool. So I don't want to abuse that feature, but there's no way we're getting our stuff back, and it's all just going to be stuff like armor, it's just and tools and stuff that's not irreplaceable, but that's just kind of a pain in the butt. So in a case like that, if we actually had a wyvern egg, I probably would have thrown it out. But that is a feature that this teleporters mod has. Again, it's something that we can use and in certain cases, but I don't want to abuse it to a destructive degree. And I don't know where Tox is right now, but you did see there's a message of her coming back. So I didn't realize the lava was going to dismount us, but that makes sense. That would explain things. All right. Darn it, that we did lose our jerboa. That's sad. You know, I'm curious. This is a Titanosaur. I wonder how much damage we could do to him if we use our lightning breath. We're not gonna kill him, I'm pretty sure. And I think we can de-aggro him if we get far enough away. He's also pretty stuck. And I just am curious just how much damage this does. I was flying around with Bolt, by the way, because I wanted to see if we could actually find where Tox went. But I'm not sure offhand. So this Titanosaur right now is full health, 230,000 health right now. And if we can get, hopefully, a full lightning breath. Alright, then we get out of the way. That was a good 4K health. I wonder if we can actually kill this guy. I know I'm just bullying the poor man at this point. But, I'm curious, because I bet this would be a ton of XP. It's taking us a heck of a long time, but we are getting there. As long as he can't reach us here, which he probably cannot. Well, it's taken a heck of a long time. It's not really what I consider a fair fight, and I don't feel very good about myself for this, but, we've gotten this guy down to pretty much no health, And I think it is actually going to be possible for us to kill a Titanosaur with a Wyvern. Which is unreal because these things are pretty much the scariest thing in ARK, or at least they would be if they were not so docile, which is why I feel so bad about this. We do have to keep resting to regain our stamina, but yeah, this guy's down to just like 100 some health. So one more hit. How many levels did that give us? I have an EXP boost on me. Good golly, Miss Molly. What do you get if you harvest him? Holy cow. We didn't have most of this. We had like a little bit of meat, like I think up to this last rotting meat. There's also a bag. Sauropod vertebrate, that's... Whoa, oh no. Oi, 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 oi. This guy, so if Bolt can actually, if Bolt can actually hit him, which he may not be able to. All right, I gotta get back to Bolt. Oh, are you really attacking the frickin' Wyvern? See, the problem is I'm gonna die to the Titanosaur, or to everything that's trying to kill me. I'm still vulnerable when I jump down. Bolt, where have you gone? Get up here, Bolt. Bolt! Are you kidding me, sir? Bolt, get over here. Oh my goodness. Come here. Alright. Okay, we got her back. We can have her land here. And she would have been fine even if I didn't retrieve my body, because she had already started her flight back, which is kind of why I like homing pigeon. She's actually got some wyvern claws from what we fought. We don't need any of this, though. There's a lot of things in her inventory that are kind of just junk. Some wyvern milk, but it's spoiling. And I don't think we need that much anyway. We've still got quite a lot. I am interested in the sulfur, though, because I want to make some more preserving salts. But yeah, she's back. She's fine. She fared a lot better than me, despite dipping her tail in the lava. I think she just got a little bit spooked. And took a jump, and I honestly don't blame her because that was probably pretty hot and unpleasant. So, but she'll be alright. She honestly has done a lot better with this than I figured, but I think we might want to take Bolt to go and fight the Wyvern the next time. I've just been healing him up because I put those 52 levels into different stats, so he now has 20,000 health. And I don't think I upped his melee, but what I did do is boost his movement speed and his stamina a little bit, because if we're fighting other Wyverns, we really want to be able to outrun them. It's kind of important where if things go wrong, we want to get away. So I brought some of my Daedons over here to help heal him up and get him up to full. But you can see he's still looking a little injured. He's not hurt, I just leveled up his health, but he has to heal all the way to full now again. So we're probably not going to do that this episode. In fact, I think we've done quite a lot this episode, so we're probably going to go ahead and leave this off here for today, but a lot has happened. I'm probably going to continue raiding the Wyvern Trench. You might get some more footage of that, and hopefully by the time that we're back, we'll have some better Wyverns, because even though Bolt here is pretty good, especially after his Titanosaur kill, and I've named this guy Adder, he doesn't look bad either, but we ought to level him up. Look at him. Look how cool he is. He's kind of more snaky looking. He's got a very viper-like head. I think more so than Bolt has a much narrower face. He's having fun chilling with the Daedons with, you know, I never named this one, but, with Pumbaa, my other gal here. But, yeah, they're really, really cool looking. I would love to get a fire wyvern, but I first of all can barely find any eggs, and I can not find any that are above 20 levels now. So I'm struggling a little bit. But, it's a good start, and I'm feeling a lot more confident about defending our base. And potentially also starting some new ones, because you know what? Actually, there is one more thing I want to do before we go, so let's not wrap up just yet. We'll bring Adder with us for this one. He should be functionally about the same as Bolt, except I think if we... Yeah, we get that poison projectile, which has got some heckin' range. It's just still a little difficult to aim. But there's something that I want to see here. Not the Griffin. I'm looking for an old enemy. There's one. A rock elemental. Level 16, so not that strong, but not that strong still constitutes 25,000 health. But if we can take down a Titanosaur with Bolt, then can we take down a rock elemental with Adder? Actually, they might be immune to poison. We might have to get Bolt up here. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Adder. Let's see if Bolt fares any better. Alright, let's try with Bolt and see if he fares any better. If we can aim in the right place. No, it doesn't appear so. So that's a valuable lesson. Is these guys do not much do damage against the rock elementals, I don't think. What if we just roll up and give them a big heckin' chomp? What happens then? Can we damage you like this? Nope, something tells me not. Did that help? No, he's really not even taking damage from that. Okay. Well, I guess the Wyverns are maybe not the best defense. We'll have to try the fire one, but it didn't seem like Bolt or Adder was able to do too much against them. That's disappointing, but we do have the Thylas, so that should still enable us to branch out a little bit better. And in fact, I kind of want to investigate that mountain down there and see if we're able to do much over there, because that, I thought I saw a flatter, more open area when we were flying around. And the Wyverns probably will still be helpful for that because they have so much weight capacity. I bet they can help us carry a lot of materials. But we'll have to do all of that in the next time and hopefully finally finish this dang base. I've been trying for so long. But one thing I did notice that I can do to help with the walls, I'll show you that I've done over here. I put some of this mesh in, and that I think gives it a little bit more texture variation. It looks a little bit nicer. I'm still not super happy with the big flat walls. We'll have to see if we can find a way to make those a little bit more interesting. But overall, I think this has helped, especially with the stable. I'm not unhappy with it, even if I'm still getting the hang of the building system in ARK. But we'll go ahead, we'll leave this off here for today. After our Wyvern adventures, hopefully we'll have some more of them for the next time. But I'll have to find out when we return. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.